Today, Kevin and I have 3 fun things to try for you. They were kind of like in the seasonal stuff at World Market. I have the salted caramel dark chocolate bark.
And I have the spiced pumpkin bark and the spiced pumpkin seed brittle.
Kevin's were both $9.99 per box. My 10 was $11.99. And it had a little piece of tape right here, and all I did was remove the tape. I haven't even opened it to see what it looks like inside yet. Oh.
Oh. It's like opening a Christmas present. Oh.
Well, it's for 11. Oh, you get 2 pieces. But it's just smaller than I thought, okay?
Well, they give you the big 10.
Yeah, it's in such a huge tin, and these are so thin. See how thin? I mean, it's just thin.
Well, and so, break it up. It's not broken either. It's a solid piece of chocolate.
So I was expecting.
Oh, it's softer than I was expecting.
Oh, you need to cut that with scissors, honey.
No, you don't cut it. You just kind of break it.
No, cut the back.
Yeah.
I didn't mean cut the bark with scissors.
I might have cut the bark with scissors.
It says rich buttery vanilla caramel between layers of decadent dark chocolate and topped with sea salt. This is an 11-ounce container, so $11.99 for 11 ounces.
Okay.
1 ounce, 28 grams.
No, I know why they didn't do it.
Oh, because that is like like a caramello. It's thicker than that though. 100 calories. And these are all 3 actually distributed by Cost Plus. So the full name of World Market is Cost Plus World Market. We just say World Market.
Do you want a piece that big or?
Sure.
I didn't want to force you or anything.
Don't force me. The first ingredient is caramel.
Makes sense because it's full.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it is what it says it is.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's caramel.
Mm-hmm.
Dark chocolate you definitely taste, but you get the little crunchy and a little salt in there too.
Yeah, you get all 3 of those components.
And they go good together.
Mm-hmm.
So the dark chocolate doesn't override everything.
Right.
The caramel's good and got the good caramely flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you put, once you open it up, you lay it in there.
You just lay it in here, I guess.
But yeah, they didn't break it up because it's sticky.
Yes, there was no way
There's no way for them to break it.
Because I expected it to be in slices like this, so like it's on the front.
Yeah.
Not that there's nothing wrong with what they did. You just need to know from what you saw, you know, that
you're either going to break it up for the people if you're going to serve this.
I would not serve this.
I would either. Or you're going to have it on yourself. You're just going to pull off hunks of it.
I don't think this is the type of thing that you buy for company.
Probably
I
not.
think this is the type of thing that you buy for your family.
Yeah.
And I personally, now that we've done it and see how it comes, I would put it on a cutting board and take a pizza cutter, and I would take a pizza cutter and cut your own slices, and then plan on transferring it to something else.
Yeah, I agree.
And
put it in a bag or something.
It would firm up a little bit if you took the whole tin and you stored it in the refrigerator.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Really. I don't think it would hurt it in the refrigerator, and I think it might give that chocolate a little bit of a snap. Yeah. Being cold, I think it would actually benefit from the refrigerator. It's good.
It's good. I like the flavor.
It's not one that I would choose again just because I would rather have milk chocolate than dark chocolate. But it's a very, very good quality. If you like all 3 of those components, you will love that because they did a good job.
They did. My only complaint is I wish it had almost been cut into squares and then they dipped it in chocolate so it's bite-sized pieces.
Right.
And they stuck the bite-sized pieces in a bag. You know what I mean?
Right.
Instead of one big sheet and then I have to tear apart.
We've got the wrong plate.
You want me to get something bigger?
Because look, this is in 2 slices.
Yeah, but I'll break it up and just put I don't need this great big hunk.
Can you lay it? Okay. Yeah, this is basically the same thing.
It's just salt.
Except they wrapped it in one big piece of plastic, but it still is 2 slices. Yeah, there's two slices, just like in the caramel.
I'm gonna break it up before
they just didn't put it in a tin. So, knowing that, I think you're paying the $2 extra for the tin.
Oh yeah, definitely. Kind of figured that anyway.
Since this was in the box, it was cheaper.
Well, caramels, I would think would be more expensive, wouldn't you?
Probably. Spiced pumpkin bar, rich creamy bar with dark chocolate swirls.
Pull out a few
Rich
pieces.
creamy bar with dark, okay, let's see. 10 servings per container, 1 ounce, 28 grams, 160 calories. And the #1 ingredient in this is white chocolate.
Yeah, that's probably good. Good hunk. It breaks really easy though in the package. I actually really like that.
Mm-hmm.
How much was it? That one?
$9.99. This
A little
was not,
expensive, but the flavors are really good.
the flavors are very good. You get your classic pumpkin spice flavors.
And this says it has dark chocolate.
Yes.
It doesn't take over at all.
No, it doesn't taste as dark as the other one.
Yeah, because I had a big hunk of dark chocolate in mine.
If you like ginger, you really can taste
Yeah.
the nutmeg and the ginger.
It is very gingery.
Yes, it mainly it's the ginger and nutmeg, but
I like it though.
I like it very much. And the texture of this, it's a soft texture. It's
Melt in your mouth.
yes.
But I like it. I think it's really good. But
Yes.
you better like a stronger pumpkin spice. Because
Yes.
it is a stronger gingery
You
nutmeg.
need to
pumpkin
actually
spice.
like pumpkin spice to. I think these would make good gifts.
They would. Oh yeah.
If you're going to someone's house for dinner, and you want to give them something for cooking you dinner, or
Oh yeah.
I just think these would make a nice gift.
Or a $10 gift.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. Now this is different. This is actually gonna be hard, traditional brittle. These were soft.
Okay.
This is crunchy.
The cat did not
The
like
cat was, if you could have seen that, he was laying real comfortable next to Kevin. He just kind of,
it. Yeah, he's coming over to rub on me now, so he's all right.
What you don't know is we had thunderstorms this morning, and he's already traumatized from the thunderstorms, and now
Well, that's
Kevin
the
did
only
that.
way to
His
bring-
day's just made.
He's fine. He's over here wagging his tail, rubbing on me.
Spiced pumpkin seed brittle, crunchy sweet brittle, full of pepitas, full of pepitas and pumpkin spice. 10 servings, 1 ounce, 28 grams, 110 calories. But now,
I broke up too much.
pumpkin brittle, any brittle, usually peanut brittle in general for me, is like one of the most dangerous things ever.
Texture and flavor.
Yes.
This is a crunchier brittle. We've had some that were softer. This is the crunchier kind, which is not bad. It has a. Okay, what's the strongest flavor in that? Because I like it.
Nutmeg.
See, I'm tasting cinnamon. I mean, it has some nutmeg and ginger there too,
Yeah.
but I'm hitting cinnamon a lot.
Cinnamon is right there.
No,
Now,
not like burn your throat cinnamon, but it's got a strong
and
cinnamon.
this had cinnamon in it, but it really, with the ginger was strong. I taste the nutmeg and the cinnamon. I would say the cinnamon is equal.
Yeah, it's there, definitely. It's good though. I really like it, and I like the seeds don't make any difference at all.
Well, I'm sure the texture,
yeah,
you know.
I mean, you don't taste them though, honestly.
I think this is good. It's
good.
different. It's something different for the season. If you want something different than your traditional peanut brittle, or maybe you don't like peanuts, then this would be different for you.
I wonder if it has any peanut or nut versions in there to where you could eat it.
It has sugar, corn syrup, pumpkin seeds, butter, water, baking soda, natural flavor, cinnamon, ginger, cloves, nutmeg, and sea salt.
You know,
That's
cloves
it.
might be a flavor I'm getting out of that too.
That's it. It does not
So
have.
I'm wondering if you had a nut allergy, if you could eat these.
It
May contain trace amounts of peanut, soy, wheat, so you couldn't eat them if you had a nut allergy.
Yeah.
They're probably made in the same factory with other like peanut butter.
Yeah, and if you have an allergy, that's
Yeah.
it for you.
I was hoping you
that
could.
could kill you, you know. Yeah. but it would probably have said specifically.
How-
But if
free.
you have a nut allergy, don't you think you could have this?
If it's not made in the same factory with something.
Oh, it says may contain trace amounts.
Yeah.
So that's just what they're covering their butt. You know, it must
Oh, yeah.
be made in a factory where.
So you may have to dust or something.
Now, I'd say some people
Can have the trace.
can have the trace amounts. Just like our son Andrew is, he has an allergy to walnuts, but I think that he would be okay
If it's made in the same facility, yeah.
Exactly. I think he would be okay. And
But
I
just
think,
not full on walnuts.
right, and I think some people probably can
Yeah.
get away with that.
We've never had to deal with allergies like that.
Yeah, we don't know.
I personally think all these are really good. They're a little expensive for what you get, but
if you're
these.
shopping in World Market, though,
But you
already
expect
know
that.
Yeah. you expect it.
But I think the quality is really good, and the caramel. While I don't necessarily like the presentation of it, I don't like the way you have to break it up yourself.
Yeah, I agree.
That's my biggest drawback for it, though. The flavors are really,
Because
really
if
good.
it
I like
had
the
been
flavor.
an individual, like mini candy bars in here,
Yeah.
it would have been not so messy
Yeah.
and easier
Well,
for
in the
you.
store, because I'm looking at this piece I have laying on this plate. The
Yeah.
caramel is like stuck to the plate.
Yeah,
almost.
yeah. I mean, it is a lot of caramel, and but individual bars, it would have been harder for them. But if they're thinking about their consumer, then they need to put it in
Yeah.
little bars.
Yeah, it would have just been easier to eat.
Yeah.
But I
So
like all of it.
If you know, since they are so expensive,
If I had to buy one,
money, you know, you only have enough to buy one thing,
probably the caramel.
and I would get the bark.
The bark
actual
would have been
crunchy.
the pumpkin bark,
The crunchy,
the brittle.
the brittle. Sorry, I'm calling it bark. The brittle. I would get the brittle because I like that crunchy,
Yeah.
and I like the pumpkin seeds, and I just.
See, my second would be the bark
Oh, okay.
with the chocolate.
So Kevin's just not.
The brittle would have been my last choice.
Yeah, but now they're all good. They're all
really
very good. You really need to like the pumpkin spice because they brought it. They did not skimp when it comes to pumpkin spice. But if you don't like pumpkin spice at all, just know this is an option, but it's going to cost you a little more. But you have a nice keepsake tin that you can keep your kids' crayons in when it's all over with.
Very true.
So I will have a picture of these for you at the end, and thanks for watching.